back to TitanReach. I'm actually recording this very first bit right after the end of last episode. But I found this. It's a staircase. But not really. You just kind of go under the staircase, and then through this wall. And then you can jump up here, and now you're up here. That's pretty funny. Interestingly, it still functions as a staircase, even though you clip through the entire thing and then scale a vertical wall at the end. So it's more like a ladder, but that's something. Anyways, I will return for you instantly to actually do this episode. And I need to leave. I grabbed some disposable items out of the bank. Copper items, wolf meat, and an iron sword. So I can safely go adventuring and not worry about losing all my stuff. Here's an elite guard under a table, as you do. Stairs are still like this. Okay. Well, let us go venture forth. Seems like the wooden parts between here have collision, but the stone parts don't. That's fine. This elite guard is looking off into the construction zone. So there's gonna be some kind of something or other up here. It's an interesting combination of gray boxes, finished stuff, square water. It's a work in progress. Some kind of water feature here. Some weird stairs in the water. Big stairs. It's just this side of town. It's a little bit the way it is. It's got a town guard though. That's good. To guard all the craziness. You can still jump on everything though. So out here is another exit from town with another construction symbol. Fishing store guy is over here. He sells fishing stuff. Worms and fishing rod mostly. He's gonna be very far away from a fishing store, but that's okay. Add some additional NPCs around. The stairs to the bank. Got a pub or something here. Oh, they got. This has much more stuff in it. Speak with Ty. Hi there. Good day. And then we just run back behind the counter, as you do. You have big cheese wheels. MacLeod, hi there. Good day. I heard from someone you can jump up. Yep. You jump onto the table, and then onto the antler lighting fixture. Then you can come up here. There's no reason to. Everything's empty. But you can get up here. This is very much a parkour simulator. For right now. That's fun. That's a cozy spot. A fireplace. A bench I can jump on top of. And then stand on the back of with one foot like a maniac. Holding my sword. Can you? Hello? A little area outside. A lot of tables and such. Luca is chilling on the ground. The rare store. Now with aspen logs. No longer birch. Cobalt. Yep, same stuff. Maybe just kind of rotate. You still can't go in a lot of the buildings, but you don't really need to. It'll take a lot more time to decorate the inside of the buildings. So if they don't have a purpose yet, no real need to. This big old city looking place. All the better for jumping on. Right, over here we've got the market. So that probably has a few things of interest to us. We got Rufus, the vegetable farmer. Looks about right. He's got 5 potatoes. What an absolute champion. NPC. Some pots. Brad Sharp, the weapon shop. He sells copper axes, copper battle axes with 0 stock, daggers, great swords, pickaxes, swords, iron, and steel. Looks like he might have a stock of copper, maybe one iron thing. It's also possible that somebody's sold the iron to the shop. Does not look like, well, again, he could have a stock of steel and people just bought him. The battle axes are not craftable, I don't believe. So if he had any of these in stock, people probably bought them out since they're pseudo-rare items at this point. Rufus, the vegetable farmer, is over here at his stall and over here at the tower. I guess the next question would be is if his stocks are shared between the 2 vegetable farmers. Here's the general store. People have gotten into selling a whole bunch of items to the store. As per usual. Did somebody sell all those aspen logs? That was a lot. We got the regular supply of all the things. There's an emerald ring. Just your general store there. flowers. There's Nika again. There's a... Oh. There's a staircase that doesn't work. Here's somebody. Chilling. And just a guy over here in the corner. There are plans to more quickly get updates. Now that they have this basic pass again over Glimmermore. For a while there, as they were working on making this whole new town version, it was completely unplayable and there wasn't even, like, the basic things in the game while they were adding this whole bit. But now that the game is in a playable state, at least about as playable as it was before, it'll be easier to add new bits into the progress. And also there's a launcher now, so you don't have to manually go download the patch and extract all the files. You just get the launcher and it does it for you. Currently it just downloads the entire thing whenever there's a change. But eventually, this is just the bare bones launcher. Like with most stuff here. So eventually they'll have a better launcher that actually only downloads the parts that are new or something like that. Here's a wet doorstep. Fantastic. Oh, there's a mushroom. Alright, found some purple mushrooms. Good. I believe the new map is available again, with all the locations of things. So, I'm going to explore around a bit, but if I needed to find specific things, I would use that. We found purple mushrooms. We found red mushrooms earlier. Under the waterfall here. Looks like there's a mushroom right over there. I want to see if we can get to the top of the waterfall. Oh, it's very tall. Doesn't appear to be many fishing spots up here. You can swim up the waterfall. We can climb up behind the waterfall. Okay. So we still got the jumping up completely vertical surfaces thing going on. So that's good. We will climb this waterfall behind it, straight up. Not even swimming up a waterfall, just levitating. Yeah. Looking great. Fog is definitely going to help with that. They've got the system of not loading in the things when you're too far away, but without the fog to mask the pop in it, not ideal. I feel like this whole jumping up vertical surfaces and no fall damage might end up being removed. Just, it's pretty silly. And then oh, the water goes to there. Okay, good. Got some trees up here. You can see quite a ways. And there's the entirety of the town. The waterfall. Yeah. I don't know if they redid the entire map. Kind of feels like it. They still got these huge mountains here. There's like some trees up here, though. Unfortunately, these are the trees that you can't cut down. So even if we want to build some fires up here on the top of the mountain, we'd need to bring our own logs, but that's okay. See if that ends up changing later. It's climbing in the mountains. Another tree way up there. Sure looks like it. This might be a factor of the new foliage and trees system. It just spawns wherever it's applicable. But imagine if there was like actually a useful tree forest up here or something. That'd be pretty wild. The trip to come up here. Oh, there's a whole thing up here. Look at all this. What a fun time. Again, it's all the trees that don't actually do anything, but fun. Good spot. Just a nice place to hang out on top of the entire world, as you do. Oh, there's a rabbit up here. Ooh. Didn't expect animals. There's something loading in the distance over there, kind of floating. There's a bear. Oh no. Surely this is not the normal place to go fight a bear. This is far off the beaten track here. I don't know, maybe. Just kind of populating the grassy areas up in the mountains. Definitely not an efficient space to farm any bear-related resources, that's for sure. You are far from the bank. Okay. There's definitely still tons of verticality here. How much use it's ever going to be made of, still to be seen. Yeah, the waterfall is really high, and then the mountain just keeps going. My goodness. Guess there would also be plenty of space for caves underground. Even if down at the regular level there's like basically as far down as it goes. You see some more roads off into the distance. Some much smaller mountains over there. There's definitely plenty of room here. That is not a problem. See something in the fog over there. Is this a tree you can chop? Up here on top of the waterfall? Yep, willow tree. Again, not the best spot to go chop some willow trees, but more power to you. Alright, where do we want to go now? I guess we can take a... This is basically like having the map. There's the mine over there. There's town. There's the unfinished section of town over in the corner. I can see the bank from here. Alright. These trees are huge. See what's over here on the other side. There's a mushroom. See what color that is. Of course, there's also going to be an alchemy rework, so what mushrooms are useful for anything is going to probably change also, but it's just more purple. That's okay. That's a less convenient location for purple mushrooms, for sure. Okay, that looks like falling off the side of the world. We're gonna try to avoid that one. Back at the forge. I'm kind of curious about the land that doesn't exist up here next to the mine. I'm gonna try to step on it. And you can access the bank here. That's really good. That's much better than going all the way back to town. So you can do pretty good at the mine here. And then this tree. That's an oak tree here, right next to the bank. Very good. Oh, the rabbits are dying to something, but we can't see the person that's apparently here. Okay. But yeah, oak trees are the new best trees. And they're like just chilling here, out in the open, right next to the bank. That's convenient. Oh yeah, also rabbits drop raw chicken. Look at the examination. If you squint hard enough, you could almost convince yourself this is rabbit meat. So, I don't know if chickens also drop rabbit meat chicken. But that's pretty silly. Yeah, a lot of oak trees out here. Very nice. Oh, was that the person? This part has a plant on it. Okay, there's land here. Exactly how far this land goes is questionable. You should still be able to fall down into the ocean and then swim over to the ocean. That's obviously not a great way to do things. You can also do slash stuck. There's iron rocks here. Copper ore. I think last time yeah, there doesn't seem to be a distinction whether or not the ore has been mined. The iron just has the rubies on it and not the actual iron chunks. Or is that on the side, maybe? No, that's just... Maybe those are actually supposed to be the iron parts. I'm not sure. And it's got copper right next to it. Yeah, you really still want to find... You really still want 2 of the same ore next to each other for when the first one goes down. These 2 copper, these 2 coal are pretty close. You can find any other iron in here. I don't know if there's more mines besides this one yet. Have to keep looking around. There's plenty of copper. That's not a problem. You can get yourself plenty of spots where you can stand in one spot and mine 2 copper at the same time. Coal's a little bit more spread out. That's okay. Manageable distances. As far as iron's concerned, though. Oh, here's a good spot. That's the 2 coal rock right there. That's good. Here's 1 iron. This coal rock's very blue. Oh. This could be it. Yeah, that looks like 2 iron right there. There you go. That's what you want. Then you can just shimmy your way up the side of a mountain. You can go around to the bank. Very good. Okay. That might be quicker to shimmy up around there, too. Either way, the bank is here, so that's pretty good. The 2 iron's a little bit further away, though. So you'd have to decide whether going all the way over there to mine the double iron, then coming all the way back. So there's a way to jump up this wall. Yep. Alright, that's a good way to get out of the mine. Don't need to go around. Okay. So that's the mine. Conveniently located next to a bank. Very useful. There's still some things that are like actually completely vertical that you can't actually climb. But it seems like as long as it's the terrain and not an object, you basically can get your way up. There's this whole part back here behind this presumed gate of some description. So this is all work in progress, since it's behind the work in progress gate. Got some good woods, nice little lake. You can definitely get some stuff in here. There's plenty of space. Plenty of space. Just actually getting around to filling it with things. And if this is all the not manually placed vegetation stuff, it's definitely a good starting point that they can work off much quicker than trying to go in here and place all these grass individually or something. There's another lake back here. More mountains. Looks like a spider. Yeah, there's a sky spider. Oh, giant rat. That's new. Giant rats. They exist. Nope. It was just a spider that was on top of the invisible. Spider? Orange spiders. Level 15. Oh, that's a big spider right there. Purple spider. How have I turned off? Is it just proximity? Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Presumably the different colors of spiders would drop different color spider pets. I thought they just dropped flint. They also might have the old spider drops. A lot of stuff has a super rare amulet. So, presumably they might have that too. So there's various colored spiders and giant rats out here. Basically the edge of the world. That's interesting. There's some more big rocks. Like, I think this is the difference. This is the terrain, and this is more of a object. So you can't shimmy your way up these, but you can up this. It's definitely a very specific way that this whole thing works. Or it doesn't work, as the case may be. Now we're up here on these big rocks. See another forest over there. Looks like it's got some missing land, but besides that, everything's fine. Some floating trees. Everything's the whole thing. Often these under construction areas. Seems a little bit denser trees over here. Just a nice flower forest. Here's actually some fog. I don't know if that's just this area, it seems like. Got some big rocks. Sure. Alright, let's try to get back towards town. Doesn't look like there's much out here. Not that I was expecting anything out here anyways, but still. It's definitely more interesting than just the endless plain of green with nothing on it, and then the end of the world. Presumably the world still ends over there, but not exactly the most useful thing to go check out quite yet. We saw some paths up the other way from town. I'm gonna go try to check that out here. See if we can find some more stuff. We also haven't found very many fishing spots, so I might want to check around the main lake. See where those might be now. Okay, there's the main area. See the waterfall over there. Alright. Also want to see if we can find a more convenient location for those spiders and rats. And I believe PvP Island's still a thing. I think it was changed significantly. But it's a place that exists, so we can probably... If we find that portal, we can check that out. Probably not going to be in the same place that it used to be, since that place doesn't exist anymore. Another under construction sign. This is making sounds as if it was a windmill, but it's not. So that's interesting. Here is purple and red mushrooms, the ones we've already found. There's a fishing spot. This one contains... I don't know. We need to stand up first. He's like talking to the NPCs. Switches the way they're standing. He's just kind of sitting there. Okay. Chub. Chub. Yeah, this is the fishing tutorial area, so that's just gonna be Chub, of course. Alright. Rabbit. Cows. First with an axe. You can't see the fishing stuff while you're swimming. Chub. All Chub, all the time. It is an adventure trying to jump on top of everything. When it works, it works. You jump on the trees. Oh, you can jump on the trees. Kinda. That was not the best way to get up here. I can tell you that much. Oh yeah, all the leaves, very good. And we're up. Amazing. There's a fishing spot. This one is perch. Okay. And then over at the... here we got more perch. Perch. Take a nice swim. See any more fishing spots on this side. This looks like some lily pads. Tree. I don't think we saw very many fishing spots higher up either. Maybe we need to go towards the beach, if that area still exists. So let's head out of town on the paths. Another purple mushroom. We found purple and red mushrooms in abundance. None of the other ones yet. They just might be in other areas. And in the areas where there's a lot of foliage now, it's a little harder to see them. Don't mind losing any of that if we go to PvP Island. Okay. Down this way. Got the other path into town. path goes over to the town guard area. Got the melee ones, the ranged ones. Somebody jumping. Oh, there's the PvP portal. Oh, there's a yellow something there. As much as I don't mind losing these items, that was more of a falling out of the world. Don't mind losing items. If we go to PvP Island, there's a very high chance of death. I'm just gonna go bank everything. So I have these safe to lose items. Safe to lose another day. Also, there's a weird thing with... Here's raw chicken. I think it's rabbit. Yeah, deer hide seems to drop 0 deer hide, which you can then put in your bank as 0, and then you can't take it out. So, I don't know if that's a specific deer, but I need to find an actual deer hide that exists in order to presumably take it right back out. I'm not... It's a whole thing. Let's go through this portal. See how quickly we immediately die. Looks spooky. Yep, just a skull. That's a good start. Collapsed mine. A black wolf. Like a wolf den in there. Or not. Where'd the wolf go? Wolf is gone. Oh, this is very spooky. Very atmospheric. The minimap is the old PvP island, which isn't helpful. Cobwebs. Presumably maybe a spider would spawn here. Oh yes. I read about that. Enemies on PvP Island go up into the sky and fall forever. So, that's a thing that happens. Is it different? Is it a different exit? There's multiple portals. This goes back here. Interesting. But then this one goes back to the skull. So, yep, see, there's... The wolves are falling from the sky. Now the black wolf is also falling from the sky. Yep. That's fine. I guess that means we can explore this place with impunity. If everything's just going to fall into the sky. We get a good look-see. Ah! Dark Skeleton seems to work. Just coal rocks? No. Not even vertium? NPC dragged too far. It's good, I didn't want them anymore. That's actually preferable, thank you. Seems like the Dark Skeletons work though, so... Less impunity. It's like the bandit camp here. Go through it. Bandit Ranger. Yep, okay, sure. More bandit stuff. Black Wolf. Seems to be a larger area, too. There's a fishing spot. Hagnesh. But this is very deep into the PvP zone. So I don't know about even trying to fish that. We got campfire. Other bandits are up there above this other bandit area. It's definitely a darker and sinister place. Looks like there might be a fishing person here sometime. See if we can get up there. Don't think I've seen any of the other mushrooms yet. I might be also doing some invisible borders there. Another bandit camp. Plenty of bandit camps. Seems like maybe there's less bandits in total, though. Oh, what is this? I saw like a scorpion or something. Yep, scorpions exist. They are in here. Oh, they're all 32. This one's apparently figured out how to exist. It's time to leave. So you might be able to fight some of these guys. Even though it's a little bit of a mess here. Bandit. Lots of bandits. This is gonna just tons and tons of bandits. All the bandits you could ever dream of having. Here's the Vertium. And a skeleton. Oh. Skeletons figure out how to exist. A rock crab. Construction zone work in progress. Yeah, a construction skeleton. Amazing. There's like a town over here. Yes, this is a much larger area. Rock crab. Work in progress. Yabby. There's the yabby fishing spot. There's one you can't even use. Fantastic. Oh. Scorpion cave. Oh, wow. A gargoyle. Level 40. Wow. That's pretty threatening. It's like a little town here. Town of gargoyles. Crabs. What's this sign say? Krelix Cove. Cool. Things falling from the sky. Okay. And invisible walls. I don't know if they're going to eventually have this be an actual place you can go. Look at you. So, secret area with a chest. Big mushrooms. But then again, we have to remember, this is all a PvP zone, so how much use you can get out of it is questionable. Into the spooky forest area. There's a green spider there. And you get all different colors of spider pets. And presumably they're each going to have their own kill counts. Scorpions. Yeah, we can't go that way. I think we've pretty much seen everything here. Let's let the scorpion kill me. And that's why we didn't bring anything. Large area. And the respawn is next to this fun statue with Brumhilda and Frank. Hi there. Good day. Hi there. Good day. And now they're no longer talking. Great. But where are we actually? There's more incomplete area back there. So we come from this fun statue. We can go down here to all the rabbits and deer. And immediately next to the respawn point, there is a hostile stag. That's great. That's what you want to see when you respawn. Enemies. What have we here? Alchemy area. Okay. Like a different area. Little town area for the alchemy instructor. And there's the cauldron. This is a ways from town now. Where even is town? My goodness. We got cows, we got chicken. Up here in the alchemy place, there's a rabbit. Okay. That is a massive trip to come over to the alchemy. My goodness. There was a bank right next to the mine, so maybe they're gonna end up having more banks situated around. But for right now, where even... That town over that way? Yeah, it's town over that way. Yeah. So if you wanted to get from the bank to the alchemy, you'd want to... I don't know if there's really a path that way right now. Let's try going this other way. Maybe. Previously you had to leave town and then it was like right there. And now there seems to be an abundance of paths going in all different directions. So that's like the outskirts of town. And here's this. There's the PvP portal. Okay. So if you want to come back from the respawn point, you would go up this mountain. And then you're back in town. Yeah, it's hard to see with all the trees in the way, too. And then the bank is up there. Let's see if we can get a higher vantage point to see the alchemy area from town. I think it's behind these trees. Which does make things difficult when you're trying to see where things are. Yeah, it's all the way over there. Oh boy, that is a trip and a half. Okay. So I think the last direction we need to go is down these paths. This should lead down to this side. This just leads to that. Ooh, there's a cave over there. Let's try to get our way over there. There's a weird blue rectangle. So this is in the work in progress zone. Then we have work in progress zone. There's a little fire in there. So there's going to be a cave. Not yet. We do have a water square you can stand on. Okay. Work in progress, work in progress. There's a ramp down. Doesn't connect to any of the other paths, though. I don't know if the beach area exists anymore. Let's see if we can find some actual paths down here. I'll see some more over this vista. There's some paths. Let's head down this way. This looks like a good spot for like a camp or something. It's gonna be a farm, I believe they were working on at one point. Big rock. Plenty of paths that don't really go anywhere quite yet. There's a bear. That's good. Good to have a bear. Alright, this is where the construction sign starts. So how does this connect back to the rest of things? Right back here by the... There's a wolf right by the alchemy area. Seems like there's a lot of smaller numbers of spawns in each location too. It's a little awkward. This road goes to a tree. That's great. Oh, here's some rocks. Anything cool in the rocks? It's cool. That's a similar idea as the old mines in this area. Continue going around, we might find the iron mine again. There's a wolf. That's similar. Some more guards. Nope, these are bandits. Opposite of guards, in fact. Path kind of goes around. This looks like it could go down to the beach. It seems like there is fog. They just don't use it all the time. Ah, here's some yellow mushrooms. Down here at the beach. That's pretty much how it was. And then the model doesn't disappear, but you can stop picking it. Okay. There's crabs on the beach. They're level 24. And retaliate. I think it might be It seems like it might just be a situation of height determines fog at this point. That seems to be the case. A lot of rock crabs over here, though. On the beach. Yabby fishing spot. Kind of goes under the water, so it's harder to see it sometimes. Okay. And a similar location here. I think there used to be a fire here, though. So that's worse, also. Also, you can't chop any of these trees anymore. So that also makes it worse. There might be a house here at some point. More beaches with crabs. There's bears. Bears galore over here. These look like the cherry trees, which are no longer a thing. I don't know. Yeah, they're cherry trees, but it's not a thing anymore, so I guess they're just leftovers. Wow, black bears level 45. Brown bears are level 37. 119, 62, 116. We're gonna lose the mushrooms, but I don't care about that. Okay. Let's go into a free cam. So we can quickly zoom around here a little bit. There's town. Here's the area with all the paths that go everywhere. If you just stay higher, you can see further. Fog just does seem to be... Look at the size of this mountain. My goodness. There's the actual work in progress path down there. Plenty of bridges and paths. This might be where the farm's gonna be. Big empty plot of land right there. Here's an island. Here's the island you can get to. Just might be foggier over here. Here's that island. Here's water trees. Amazing. That seems to be pretty much it. We only found 3 colors of mushrooms, though, so where the other mushrooms are is beyond me. It looks like there's this might be a similar small little completely work in progress town out here by the ocean. River, watchtower. Here's the end of the world. Another small town over here. Way in the distance. Okay, this is probably the farm. Yeah, here's the farm. Or very work in progress, the farm. Way over here. Cool. Forest, forest, forest. It seems like a lot of the area outside of Glimmermoor might still be pretty much the same. So they moved the giraffe, though. Okay. I think that is pretty much it. So, really, as far as content-wise, there's a handful of new things, but nothing really to grind for or anything. There's that floating... There's gonna be a cooking shop up here or something? I don't know. as far as things to actually sink your teeth into, there's really still nothing really new for that. A bunch of rocks in the distance, I guess. Nope, that's town. We're inside the mountain. There's a mine again. Yeah. So, a lot of the things that you used to be able to do are probably slower now, just because of the distance of everything. It's all still basically playable. The land this way doesn't quite exist yet, that's okay. So... probably just going to go back to waiting for new content to do. At least until they fix some of the monsters to actually work. A lot of it's on PvP Island though, so I don't know. Again, it's a good start. And now that they actually have more of the world made again, they can put stuff in it. But for now, nothing really for me to really do. I guess we could go make an oak bow, since that's good now. And my cherry bow no longer exists. So we can do that to basically wrap up this. You can see people coming through the staircase mess. Fantastic. Okay. Oh. UI doesn't exist. Gotta fix that. Alright, let's get out. I'm gonna get the cobalt axe. And my dark steel. Didn't look like we had too much to worry about for falling through the world. And presumably... everything will be fine. You can fall through some things, but you don't actually fall through the world, so it's fine. Everything's fine. Oak trees were near the mine. Let's head that way. These are just willow trees, right? Yeah. If we can find a better location. I mean, the oak trees next to the mine's a great location since there's a bank right there. Feels like a lot of the actual content seems to be over here in the tutorial-y section. So you might want to just focus on the mine bank being your main bank. Hey, bowstrings in here? We do. Fantastic. Got regular short bows we made. Okay. Let's chop some oak. Seems a lot slower now, since it's the highest level tree. That's okay. People are probably gonna need to do more calculating about what the best XP rates and money and everything is, with the new distance between things and all that. That makes too much of a difference quite yet. Very work in progress. So oak logs have a tradable value of 150. We'll probably get more if we turn them into unstrung bows. Still, stringing the bows just still does not seem super worthwhile. The bars here don't exist, but they still exist up there, so that's okay. Yeah. Stats are still looking pretty good. All release skills 50 plus. Not bad. Oh, this is taking a little bit here. My goodness. Right next to a bank, though. Very convenient. Okay, now we're getting some logs. You'd think we'd be doing pretty good since we have the cobalt axe here. Still think some kind of indicator of how much your inventory is full. Like, see right here? It says the number when your inventory is open, so you can see when you can already see how much is open. So just like moving that down onto the base UI would be fantastic. But the UI is still very much a work in progress also, so that's okay. So make a little bit of money and my new bow here. Probably gonna still go with the longbow just for arrow conservation. Also, I think I heard that range was slightly broken, so probably wouldn't use it anyway. And then combat is also still completely a work in progress. Not even a work in progress, just not yet. Not a thing yet. Okay. So now we need to head to up higher, I think. No, over here. At the workbench. Now the maximum survival item is only 55, so we've got 10 extra survival levels. Fantastic. See if 29 makes the correct number. So the logs are 150, and the bows are 210. But you also get some survival experience out of it. Also, they're using the new pictures for the skills in these orbs up here. That's something. I guess the route now would be to come down here and make the bows and then go back to the bank entries. So I don't think there's any actual shop people outside town here. So eventually you could note all your bows and sell them to the shop later. There's our oak longbow. Not very long. It's basically the best bow still. Cool. Then the bank is right up here. Fantastic. Okay. So that is pretty much TitanReach. Hopefully, updates can be a little bit quicker now. I can show off what's going on. Oh, also, there's a day and night cycle, but it's 4 hours, so it syncs up with normal time. So there is nighttime. I just record basically the same time every day, so the night looks pretty good, and it's gonna have actual effects, but not yet. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we will return to show off more stuff, and maybe I can record at a different time next time, and we can show off the night mode. But for the time being, that's TitanReach. See you next time. Goodbye.